Hello everyone, Cooper Barnes here. Welcome back to the video. Again, another kind of random video, but I really want to get this out here because I know people, it's getting, it's summertime. People are probably wanting to buy some stuff, and a lot of people are wanting to know, buy the Leopard A1A1 L44, or should you go with something else? For the whopping $59.99 price tag, again, I really just have this tank for a certain amount of time, so it's not like I own this. So the thing is, should you buy it? I would honestly probably say that really you probably should not, just for one reason. This tank, it doesn't have great armor, meaning that basically, 180 millimeters, Tiger H1, Tiger, probably a T-34-57 could pin this bottom plate and kill you. And not to mention that if you go to the X-ray here, once we get to that, if you get to the X-ray, you'll see that there's ammo. And even if you don't pack that full of ammo, if you just shoot at the left side, either way, they're kind of, they're done. Because you shoot at this track, which makes it even worse, because if you shoot the track, it even has a possibility of sending shrapnel over there, which is going to hit that and explode those, and which is going to kill him and kill the crew right here. The side armor, let's go back to the armor, is useless. I mean, I would say that probably your deer rifle could probably have a chance of killing him with here. No, I'm joking. But you could pretty much kill this guy with pretty much anything. There's really no armor special ability about this tank. But let me get to the point about this tank that it excels in than pretty much any other premium. That is this amazing 120 millimeter. I'm not going to say that. L44 cannon. I mean, I could say that, but it'd make a meme. Okay, so you also have a 76mm smoke launcher. You have a 7.6mm MG30A1 machine guns ×2, so you have two of those with 6,500 ammo, which means you're probably not going to run out. Turret. Well, this is a medium level crew. I wouldn't say it's an ace crew, so this is, roughly I'd say that with a stock crew, it's probably about 35-ish. I do not know exactly. The reload is 7.1, so it's a little bit longer, I believe, than the other premiums, but you are going to be able to pack a payload with every bunch. If you shoot someone in the bottom plate, it's pretty much a one-shot kill. Let's go ahead and get to here, and let's use the projection analysis. Hopefully if it's using that. So the thing is, at this angle, which is an unrealistic angle, you're not going to get like that, but if you're like this on a head-to-head match, you can pretty much shoot a crappy shell right in the middle. Going to kill the gun, you can shoot over here. And this right here is what I mean by a one-shot kill. You shoot right there, ammo, which means basically this ammo may detonate if you shoot it from here, which it will detonate if you shoot it from there. If you do shoot it from here, though, that even if you don't hit the ammo necessarily make it explode, if it just does that, you're still going to kill, the command. I'm pretty sure that's the gunner, and you're also going to kill the driver. So that's just going to kill two of them, which means that he's stationary for a while. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into some gameplay. I'm going to go in a custom battle just so that you kind of see this tank in action. Because I don't want to go into a public match, because there's generally up tier, down tiers, and you'd have to do 3 to 4 matches to actually show it. And this is the first video I'm doing like this. If this doesn't blow up or do something, I'm not going to put a bunch of editing in the videos like this, because it's just a lot of hard work on my end that I'm not getting the reward out of. Now, I'm not saying that I deserve to have thousands of views, but I'm just saying that if I'm putting work into my videos as far as making hours editing them like I did in the past, then I need to be able to get some sort of viewership, and if I don't get that, then it kind of makes the whole video just a waste of time. So let's go ahead and get to the custom battle. So we're going to go ahead and go to the 100 tank battle. This is the most fun server, I think, in custom battles. Shout out to that if you want to play it. There's generally a bunch of top tier tanks, which is why I'm going here, to show you the power against top tier tanks and the power against lower tier tanks you're going to face, so you can kind of judge by this tank. Now, I'm not going to try to play like a professional and get 20 kills, because I actually want to die a few times so you can see how this thing is. It's basically a Leopard with a big cannon. It's kind of like a Leopard on steroids. It has pretty much a bigger cannon, but nothing else is improved, I would say. So let's go ahead and get into it. So right off the bat, this tank has, I would say, relatively good maneuverability. As you can see, we can stop pretty easily. We can also neutral turn. Far from the best neutral turning. I would say far from the worst as well. The zoom on this tank is not that great, and I do believe it does have thermals, so that is a really good thing. It's really going to be a game changer for some matches. I do not know if that's yeah, just hit that rock. Yeah, so we have a Type 90 Leopard and a T80U. I'm going to try to go after them just so you can kind of simulate this thing's penetration, and at the same time, I want you to be able to see that this thing, if anything hits it, it's pretty much a one-shot. Now, that's not saying that every shell will one-shot you. 105mm, but anything that has bigger than 105mm cannon will generally one-shot you if they shoot you anywhere near your ammo, even not if it's on your ammo. Your ammo is huge in this thing. I think it was their first tank before they realized that, yeah, the front plates on tanks, no matter how much development you put in them, aren't that reliable. I think he's dead. Either way, I don't want to kill him. I want to find that T80. Ugh, I don't know why you're walking on. Higher tier tank. I think we probably could have slipped a shot in him if the stupid auto assist. This is like an Xbox account on PC, so I don't know why this thing has, you know, an auto walk on someone. I really hate that. I mean, I know you can get rid of it. I don't exactly know how to. But I would say that the auto walking feature of Thunder is really annoying. I'd rather just maybe beginners need it. Anyone that has any skill in the game, obviously, would not need that. It's about to go our and then also the Russian tank. I do not know for sure. No, yep. Okay, we would have been dead if he would have done this, but now and the 120 going to kill most of what we see front. Okay, so the mission did fail. But hopefully that was a little bit of inspiration for you if you want this tank. I'm not saying you shouldn't buy it, but I am just going to say this tank is kind of expensive for what you get. Personally, in my opinion, if you pay $60, I believe you should get, like, you know, a 2A5 prototype, or like for the Americans, an M1A2 prototype. I get it. The XM1 was a prototype, but you know, you're not getting something that's competitive. You would think that if you're spending real money compared to a research vehicle, you know, it'd be something like Object 279 or IS-7. Where you're not completely overpowered, but you can stand your ground. You're not going to get one-shotted by the first enemy you go against. I'm not saying that I want no skill tanks to be premium tanks, but I think that premium tanks should be a little bit more on the armor side. I really could care less if they put 120 millimeter cannons on here. I would just appreciate if they made like maybe that 250 millimeters instead of that, which would still be pretty much useless, but it would at least make this tank where if something shoots, let's say about like this right here, it has a chance of ricocheting, but you know, since it's only 184 millimeters, you know, I mean that's just going to go through. And you know, I'm just going to go ahead and show you on the armor analysis how to kill this tank. I'm pretty sure you know how to kill a Leopard, but so yeah, so number one is you can shoot right here in between the turret ring. That's going to disable him. If it doesn't kill him, it's going to also hurt them too, which is going to make his reload be worse. If you're going to get a side shot, try to aim for in this area. This area right here is going to hit his ammo. And if you hit his ammo, he's pretty much done. Now that's on the opposite side, sorry about that. But either way, it's going to kill him. So on this side is where the ammo is, and like I did say, the ammo will detonate and it will kill him. So a back shot, some rounds, not many, but can go through the engine and possibly, yeah, that probably would have hit him if we got a good shot on him. But altogether, this tank is generally not easy to play, if that makes sense. So if you're a rookie and you're thinking about buying your first premium tank, I wouldn't recommend this. Yes, you get a good glass cannon, but at the same time, at 9.0, you're playing against really experienced players. If let's say you're let's say you're at 7.0 and you're like, I want to get a 9.0 vehicle so I can start researching a 2A5 or vice versa, some more of the lower tier tanks that I don't really want to spend 24 hours grinding. Well, then go for it. I'm not saying you shouldn't buy this. I really think this is a great tank, but at the same time, just understand its capabilities. Don't overestimate the vehicle. The tank has the best gun in the game for a premium and arguably some really good maneuverability. Now, honestly, for as light armored as it is, you'd think it would have the best maneuverability, but that goes to the XM1's gas turbine, or not the XM1 GM, but the XM1 Chrysler. I find that it has a better zero turn than the General Motors version. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. I am sorry I did not put no editing in this video, but again, I just want to see if this gets any views. If this gets 100 views plus, or I'll set a like goal for 10. If it gets around there, I will release, another video about this. Maybe this tank in particular. Just put it in the comment section what tank you want me to do a review on. I don't have the game completely beat, so if it's T80 and stuff, I don't. But I will be getting a T80 really soon. I'm really close to grinding that out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.